Hello and welcome back. My name is London. I'm back with you for Sunday, November 30th, 2014, the last day of November. Wow, did this month just fly by or is it just me? I think it did. But anyway, the Wheel of the Year. I have picked 3 cards from the Wheel of the Year tarot deck. I have picked an Angel Tarot card. And I have picked a Laven Pure Oracle card for Sunday, the last day of November. So let's take a look at the energies for Sunday. The first card that we have is the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords upright depicts a woman who is really being chased by her own negative thoughts. As you can see, she has lined up these 9 swords behind her, and these birds are just chasing her, and she's running she's running from these birds, and it's just really signifying that she's scared, she's worried, she's just like having all these self-fulfilling prophecies, and she's just really thinking very, very negatively. But the 9 is all about coming to a completion point. So she's complete with negative thinking, almost. So it's letting us know that with it in reverse, that you've really let go of some negative thinking. You really let go of some worries that you've had recently. You don't feel like that, you're being chased by these birds anymore. You don't feel like you're being chased by these negative thoughts and worries and anxieties anymore. You've really let go of a lot of that stuff, and you're just really feeling the calmness, that energy of relief and calm, and feeling like burdens have been taken off of your back when something that was really worrying you and causing you a lot of stress has been taken away from you. It has been solved. It has been, released. So now that you've released all of these things, you feel a lot better, and you're letting go of a lot of that worry and stress. The next card that we have is the Winter Queen, the Queen of Swords. Okay. So this woman, she's all about making solid decisions for herself and for her betterment. So I don't think she's really happy about, being stuck out in this cold and being alone like this. But regardless of the fact, she's making good decisions for herself, and she's really cutting through the fog of confusion. Sometimes you can have that mental confusion about whether or not you should do something or not, but you've made a solid decision for yourself, and you're moving forward, and things are looking good. You've let go of some worry and some stresses that you've had, and you're just moving forward. You're making good decisions for yourself, so that's awesome. And the card that we have is the World, the last card. And the World is all about things coming to a completion point. So just know that the things that you have let go, the stresses and worries that you have let go, that was a good decision to let those things go. As you can see, this queen, I'm really guided to her looking at these swords fall away. She's looking at this woman like being chased. She was looking at this woman being chased, but she's also looking at the fact that these swords are falling away from her. So she's really trying to make decisions that are going to ensure that, her worries and stresses fall away. So in your life right now, you're really making good decisions for yourself to make sure that your worries and stresses related to this problem that you've had, that you've incurred some stresses about, you really making sure that that stuff falls away. And like I said, I was really guided to the fact that she's looking at her, and she's just in reverse, so that means that things are falling away. And this lady in this card, she signifies integration, signifies that you took on all the good and the bad, and you've just are looking to the future. You're looking to completing your goals. As you can see, this woman is looking up, and I feel like she's looking off into the distance, and she's really looking looking at her completing her goals. You know, she has this little smirk where she has that confidence. And, you know, she's taking all the things that she's learned. She's looking at the future of completing her goals. And she's going to get there. So it looks like Sunday, it's another great reading. It looks like you're letting go of a lot of good stuff. It looks like you're making good decisions for yourself to ensure that you don't have to worry about these stresses anymore. And you're also in a completion period where you're also looking off into the distance, into the future of completing this project completely. So, and you're integrating everything that you learned up until this point. So that's awesome. The card that we have for the overall meaning of this day is the Six of Air. And it says things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. Okay, so I'm guided to a few things in this card. The first sentence is things are looking up. I'm really guided to that with the first card. That's signifying that, you know, this queen, us, we're really looking at these worries that we had before and really getting rid of them once and for all. That's what we're looking at. We're making decisions to do that. So things are definitely looking up. It says the end of a difficult situation. That's really hitting with the world card. The world is all about completion and really integrating the things that you have learned. So, and that's you know, definitely hitting with it in the completion card. So know that things are definitely at an ending point right now. And it says also taking a trip. So I'm really feeling like that today is Sunday, so maybe a lot of people are taking a trip back home, or maybe you're even planning a trip to go on a vacation, or maybe you're planning a trip somewhere else. But I feel like maybe it's more along the lines of taking a trip back home, maybe taking that voyage back across. So just know that, you know, things are looking up for you in your life in a lot of ways right now, and you're just really just moving into a point of more calmness too. This can also signify that. It can also signify you just moving into a period where you can see your shore, and your things are getting a lot of calmer after, you know, things were a lot choppier before. Because in the Six of Swords energy, it's all in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck anyway, it's all about a person who is moving on from some choppy, you know, intense kind of icky energies. So just know you're moving forward and you've made some good decisions and you're at a completion point. The card that we have, I freaking love this card. Look how beautiful this card is. This is one of the cards, one of the reasons why I bought this deck, the Lathan Pure deck. This card, and it's another card in this deck that's called, I think, Thirst or something, but it's like an extreme close-up of the face, and it's just beautiful. But this card is beautiful too. I just love how glossy her eyes are and how big they are, and just, it's just such a beautiful card. But it says natural, and it says authentic, real, and organic. So what it's letting us know is that, you know, we need to really be real with ourselves and just let our true selves shine through. Because even though, you know, you're moving into a period where things are looking a lot better than what they were before, and you're really embarking onto something better and greater for yourselves and right now at the present moment, it's also good to take the time today to really think about, you know, your true self, your true soul self, the soul that is in your body, your true self. Because, you know, if you take away your position, your titles in life, if you take away the money that you have in your accounts, if you take away your job and all of the things that you feel that make you, you know, that's ego, all of that stuff that you can't really take with you when you pass and go, you know, go on to heaven or whatever. But all of that stuff that is materialistic, so all of that stuff that really doesn't mean anything You know, that's not the real you. And what you're doing right now, what these last couple of weeks of November has showed you, was really working on the true you, your true self. November was all about, being indecisive about certain things towards the beginning, but also towards the middle, making those decisions for yourself, for your true natural self, and being authentic and real with yourself. That's what this month has all been about, has really been about. And just really making decisions that are good for you, really taking that time out to, seek out the answers, and just really, once you have seeked out the answers, making the decisions to move forward with those answers. So it's just really good to just take time out today to just really think about, how your soul has evolved, and how you have just really, gotten to a place of completion with your goals, but also how your soul has evolved during this period, and also how you plan on evolving more in the future. So these are the messages that I have for Sunday, the last day of November, and it looks like we're really going out on some good energy for November. So I can't wait to see what December is going to offer us, All right, guys, so I'll be back with you very soon, and I hope you enjoy this. Bye-bye.